So I am really excited to talk about this today because as a mom that is very concerned about the quality of food that goes into her child's body, I was so excited to learn about this because I want my child to be able to participate in Halloween festivities, and I also don't want him eating buckets and buckets of candy. And so I didn't really know what the answer was, and I found the Switch Witch in a family cookbook. Actually, it's I have this linked in the blog, in the comments on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube later, it'll be in the description of this video. So in the blog, I have linked the book that gave me this idea, and it's just so brilliant, and it's filled with other really great ideas on how to help your kids love to be healthy. So highly recommend that. But so let me just back up for a second and say that in the world of holistic health, you will hear this a lot. You'll hear people say that cold and flu is not a season. High stress is a season, with picking out Halloween costumes and getting ready for Thanksgiving and buying all these gifts on Christmas and just spending money you don't have, looking for recipes, and just having like all of these different events and plans going on that don't normally go on. So high stress, and Halloween marks the start of that typically. Well, maybe it starts with back to school, but anyway, and then I'll also high sugar intake, and that starts with Halloween. Maybe it starts with the pumpkin spice latte, but like it's a really hard hitter during Halloween when you have the candy out in the stores, and then you get into November and now there are a bunch of treats everywhere for Thanksgiving, and like overeating, and then Christmas, and just all of these things revolve around not great food and like not very healthy food and lots of sweets. So this is what bogs down our immune system and makes us more susceptible to getting sick. So instead of starting off with a negative bang with Halloween, we can start off with a positive bang by using the Switch Witch. And so this is how that works. So the concept is very easy. The concept is that you're switching out the junky candy that they're getting on Halloween for either healthier candy or non-candy items. So how does this look? So if you are a family that does the whole Santa Claus thing, you could do it this way. You could tell this story about the Switch Witch, kind of like how we tell a story about Santa Claus. And what the kids would do is they would leave their buckets of candy by like the front door or wherever you want to leave the bucket of candy. And then in the morning, the Switch Witch has come and taken all their junky candy and left them with healthier candy alternatives and some fun goodies. Another way you can do this, because I know some parents are like, oh great, we're gonna lie to our kids again. Okay, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do the Santa Claus way of things. You could just, and this is what I think I'm going to do, because the kids are gonna wanna have some candy on Halloween night anyway. So I thought it would be fun to just start a tradition of, after the trick-or-treating is over, we come home and we have the Switch Witch stuff ready. So just, we come home, dump out all the junky candy and replace it with the healthier candies and the non-food items, whether it's a book or a coloring book or art supplies or just something they've been wanting, toys, whatever it is that you want. The other option that you could do is also, this is like for older kids, you could do kind of like a bartering system. So you could say like, if you want this video game, it's worth 50 pieces of candy, or like something like that. Like different items are worth different amounts of candy. And so you may be wondering, Mary, what are you talking about? Healthier candy. I thought it's all bad. Okay, yes, sugar is bad. Like all candy is not great. But there are other brands of candy that are, yes, more expensive, but they're not as bad. The ingredients aren't as bad. There's still sugar, but sometimes it's coconut sugar or cane sugar, and just the ingredient list is very minimal, and it's actual food instead of chemicals. Chemicals holding hands is how one of my coaches likes to describe that. And it's frankenfood is another term she uses, but anyway, so the healthier candies you can get. I also have, if you go to the blog, I have linked my favorite online grocery store that you can find these healthier brands. Yum Earth is a big one, and you can go to a local health food store and you'll find them there, and you'll find them on this local, or the online grocery store in the blog. Other than that, I don't know if you would find them at a normal grocery store. You probably won't. So that's really it. So it doesn't have to be, and it really isn't, depriving your child of anything. If you are a family that wants to go out trick-or-treating, if you want to dress up in a costume, if you want to participate in Halloween, you still can, and you don't have to be, or like have like the weird kid or anything like that. You go ahead, you go trick-or-treating like all the other kids, and then you come home and then you make the switch, the healthier switch, so that we start out strong during these seasons, or during these months, and during this time of year that a lot of kids are really wreaking havoc on their immune system. So that is all for today. And if you liked what I said, then I invite you to join my Facebook group. The link for that, if you're watching here live, you're already in my Facebook group. Hello, so happy to have you here. If you are on YouTube, then the link to join my group is also in the description of this video, and this is where we talk about how natural ways to increase energy, alleviate brain fog, and rediscover yourself as a mom. Because once you have that baby, you kind of like lose sight of yourself, and so I hope you kind of remember who you are, but also it's not just remembering, it's rediscovering, because you're a whole new person now. So that is it for today, and I will see you guys next time.